Every booking is golden, you see. Perfect cause crafted for you and me. Yeah, the best guys, Tony Khan, is true. Triple cup, best damn booker in the land. 3 red cups stacked up, always in command. Triple cup, living legend of the fight. Just a call away from making it right. Never see him back hard, no way. Got the whole roster locked in for the day. The Crimson Tower of modern art. Triple cup. Triple cup. Every booking is golden, you see. Perfect cause crafted for you and me. Yeah, the best guys, Tony Khan, is true. Triple cup. Best damn booker in the land. 3 red cups stacked up, always in command. Triple cup, living legend of the fight. Just a call away from making it right. Never see him back hard, no way. Got the whole roster locked in for the day. The Crimson Tower of modern art. Triple cup. Triple cup.
B3CCA. Love me. IRL, love me. Love me. IRL, love me. Love me.
To do?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
You boys a bit bored? Step into it! Step into a Slim Jim! Turn to the spice! Beefy juicy taste! Hey, nice! And deep! Step into it! Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim!
There's an epidemic affecting thousands of young Canadians, a condition scientists are calling the munchies. I'm World Wrestling Federation superstar Chris Jericho, and I've joined forces with Taco Bell to fight this hunger. You can join our tag team. By making a donation of only $3.99, you'll receive 3 Taco Supremes and a drink. Act now, and together we can help young people like Todd pummel the munchies. Why not buy this official WWF poster only at Taco Bell?
I got to pause because there's a point where in the draft kickoff, the guy on the left just starts rifling through papers. He is bored with this conversation already. And instead, he's waiting for this Yutz with this fake neck brace on to get through his plugs for his shitty wrestling show.
This is like when you go to a friend's house and their fucking 5-year-old son runs over and starts talking to you about dinosaurs.
Right.
I'd be remiss for my friend if I didn't ask you about Fallen Angel.
So the Fallen Angel is a performer named Chris Daniels, and Chicago guy.
Yeah.
And was brought out to Los Angeles, and he had the daunting task of taking someone like me who couldn't move and trying to teach them the basics.
How to move.
The basics of the business.
It's B3CCA. This girl's trying to act so classy. Oh, you're from Jersey. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Bitch, I'm Da Vinci on the mic. Donatello, my shape is nice. I always win so easy. Like then, Vici. Bitch, you're Baroque like you're Bach. My money's up, my tracks are hot. I'm the queen, real bitch, top cunt. You're a master of none. Mona Lisa, I'm smiling, cause my money just keep piling. I'm Da Vinci, winning easy. I'm the queen of being sexy. Don't like Michelangelo. 16 walls, I'm made of gold. I prose like a pro. I prose Cicero. I'm Da Vinci, sitting pretty. I'm the king of every city. Got a lot to say, I'm wordy. No Jersey girl can hurt me. Technically, you're hella boring. Technically, I'm busy touring. YB3 every night. White girl wasted, sugar and spice. White girl wasted, sipping ice. White girl wasted, sipping ice. Bitch, I'm Da Vinci on the mic. Donatello, my shape is nice. I always win so easy. Like then, Vici. Bitch, you're Baroque like you're Bach. My money's up, my tracks are hot. I'm the queen, real bitch, top cunt. You're a master of none. 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 You're a master
Okay. Did they make the right call having Roman Reigns beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania?
Yes, I saw Roman a week after. Oh, I saw him on Friday. SmackDown was important. I didn't visit with him, but I'm just name dropping. You said Roman. I want you to think that's cool that I walked past Roman. But they came out in Portland, was packed. We got 15,000 seats to sell. They sold all 15,000. Show started at 4:00, doors at 3:20 on a Friday, and it was still absolutely packed. What a monster business they have. I was surprised. Cody stabs them in the back with AEW and then tells them, I'll stab AEW in the back and come back to you, right? I mean, he's a carny. He's a carny like anybody, and he played it well. But when he comes to him and tells them, give me a massive push, get me right there, but don't quite feed me all the way, that surprised me. He was in the main event of WrestleMania because of the backstabber, the deal that he made, and they were paying it up, but he didn't make it. You had to give him the belt. That surprised me. Generally, in a WrestleMania final, you will have a clean 1, 2, 3. That is historically the way you do WrestleMania. So to have the interference play into the match was also a surprise. I enjoyed the product, but I will just tell you, it was unusual for the event.
Oh, I love it. I love your beef with Cody Rhodes. Is there a particular reason why you have beef with him, or is it just because you don't like him?
Well, I don't know if I should say that. I mean, he actually, I was cheering for him against Roman. He won me over. I liked a lot of the mannerisms as he did. Like, as they introduced him, he was like doing something. Then as they say, Cody, he's down on the mat and he's doing something. I like that he had a place to go. I'm just sharing where I don't like the idea. I stabbed them in the back to form a rival organization, but I stabbed these guys in the back to come back to you to serve myself. It's the business. He's doing the business. I'm just sharing with you. I don't like it.
Okay.
Ooh, what's happening, everyone? Welcome to another PWT run-in show, ladies and gentlemen. A run-in. Yeah. We haven't done one in a while. If you're new to the show, it's just when I stream and don't announce it, or if I do a live stream that's sort of out of the usual rotation. It's a run-in. I am your host, Phil Marks, of course, and welcome to Thursday night impact TNA live on AMC. Ladies and germs, we are here. We did it. It's another stream. Dave Meltzer dumb moment of the week. I'm gonna do tomorrow for you guys. I'm gonna hop on, and again, a special Friday stream of Dave Meltzer dumb moment of the week this week, and maybe we'll get some stuff pertaining to what Dave thinks about this TNA show, right? So last night on PWT Live, we watched Dynamite Maximum Carnage. We went over, and I was a little confused when I posted about it, I thought it was Dynamite and Collision Maximum Carnage. And then turns out it was just Dynamite. But I was right. They taped Collision, but it didn't air right after. I just was under the assumption when they do the Dynamite and Collision combo that they air it right after. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But don't assume things, Phil. Exactly. So what went down? Hobbs, I guess his contract came up out of nowhere at midnight, and they're like, oh, they're interested in him in WWE, which they obviously are, but what if he showed up in TNA? What if he signed with TNA? We don't know. It's all just so interesting. It's all so interesting, and I love the contract stuff, and I love that Tone's fired shots with Jake something and Ace Austin, and now the Rascals, all four of them. He scooped them up, and you have to think, and like, I'm just throwing this out there. This is a full-blown conspiracy theory. I don't know or anything, but Killer Kelly's got to be not far behind. So, I mean, now it's up to Tone's booking, but it's making shit more interesting that TNA's an actual player where people are like, Jericho could actually show up in TNA tonight.
I look and see it's not just me. So many others have stood where I stand. We are the young, so raise your hand. They call us problem child. We spent our lives on trial. We walk an endless mile. We are the youth gone wild. We stand and we won't fall. We're one and one for all. The writing's on the wall. We are the youth gone wild. Let me get wild. Yay!
And I've said it before too. I think AJ, like TNA, is the king. Are the kings of just throwing together like a 6-man tag or just an impromptu match. They do it at like every big event, at every PLE. There's only like 3 matches announced, and then AJ Styles returning in a 2-hour window. Is it a 2-hour show or a 1-hour show as well? I should have researched this a little bit better, but AJ could definitely show up in his gear and be thrown in an impromptu match and beat someone in like 6 minutes or less, and like a good solid TV match where AJ gets a quick win. That could totally happen. So I'm excited for this show. I don't think Jericho's going to show up. Someone pointed out that Fozzie's UK dates leave every Monday open. So he could return at the Rumble, and then he's on Raw, Jericho, but he's not going to show up at TNA before WWE. But could you imagine if he did? That would actually be crazy. But there's actually news and drama. There's drama in the IWC. And it's hard to be in P to the W to the T because, there's drama for TNA here. Allegedly, according to dirt sheets, and I don't know, is this sabotage? Is this full-blown sabotage? I have no clue. Is this like how the dirt sheets hid the Collision results but then stooge all the WWE results as quick as they can, and then now they're just doom and glooming TNA? We're about to find out, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for TNA news. And so let's see here. Yeah, Tone's doing big ROH shows on Thursdays too. Yeah, we got to talk about it. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Give me a second. Your boy Phil is like, I'm investigating. It's all breaking. It's all developing news here, ladies and gentlemen, here at PWT, the number one trusted news source in the IWC. Let's throw that. That'll go in AEW news. We'll talk more about that on the next show. But yeah, interesting. Almost 200 of you watching. Do I have any plugs? Did I plug anything? Hit like and subscribe check out my patreon.com/Pro Wrestle Times. Shout you guys out. Appreciate you for being here. Okay, so first, before we dive into Phil Makes Bookmarks, we are going to jump over here just to the TL. Okay, boom. And Tony Khan. Big news coming Thursday, January 29th, as ROH President Tony Khan and Women's World Champion Athena make it official. For the first time ever, ROH joins forces with MPX Wrestling for ROH Metroplex Wrestling. What? Huh? Ooh. Global Wars. Okay. And is this going to go down on a Thursday and they're going to try and stack it up against TNA? We covered it here. Tone is tripping about TNA and how, they got this TV deal when he's had ROH this whole time and he completely fucked up. And I think wasn't ROH offered like the CW or something? Wasn't there rumors of that? Like they got offered something and then Tone turned it down at the time. Is what it is. But guys, it is TNA news. I already played the drop. And so tonight, Thursday Night Impact on AMC, we have some drama and Tony Khan breaking news. He just unveiled that he's going to be doing this show and who knows if it's a pay-per-view or again, it's just some random indie, unless Metroplex Wrestling, some shit I just never heard of and I should be up on it. Yeah, it's going to be a Global Wars type situation, but we have some news breaking as first reported by Mike Johnson of PWI. Jody Threat has re-signed with TNA. Good for Jody Threat. Spitfire, they're kind of doing their own thing, but they can always come back to being a team and whatnot. You want to be on AMC with all of Vince Gilligan shit. What's on their Pluribus and what else? He did like Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. And I know Walking Dead was on there. That's the same guy, right? Who did Pluribus? I think that's the show. I haven't watched it. Another exclusive breaking, as reported by Busted Open Radio, Nick Nemeth has re-signed with TNA, an official deal. So Dolph Ziggler, it was awesome to see him do a one-off. I'm sure with the partnership, again, he can sell some Ziggler merch. Don't be shocked if he's in 2K26. And speaking of which, and I'm glad that they gave some money to, like, listen, they gave up some guys. Nemeth is a guy. Okay. I was sort of critical of TNA. We saw that, Tony Khan was able to get Ace Austin a while back. And then they got Jake something. And then they got all four Rascals. And it's like, what the fuck? Those are 6 guys that, TNA going into the TV deal, you're hoping, yeah, they can position these guys. Like Jake something could really be something, pun intended, right? Ooh, it's a joke everyone makes. But a guy like Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, he's part of them turning, like they had momentum and then he showed up and then got in the world title picture. And it really was like, oh yeah, they've set sail here. Like it's all going up from here. And so I'm glad that they shilled out the shekels to keep Nick Nemeth there. And I'm sure WWE Shop or whatever is down, even if it was just for that 1 week or whatever. I'm sure they're down to have a selection of a few Dolph Ziggler t-shirts and they're willing to work together and all that. Not saying like I want him back in WWE. I like him doing what he's doing here, but for all the fans who think like Ziggler's next, because you saw that when Cardona showed up, oh, Nick Nemeth's next. And it's like, I don't know. He just officially signed with TNA. So this sort of confirms that, he enjoys his position there. And that Ryan Nemeth is fucking counting his blessings, hopefully, after Nick re-signed.
With TNA.
Oh, baby, it's official.
It is official. So, Nick, we just started the show talking about your star power. When you're on the eve, like we are right now.
It's official, and it's exclusive to the Busted Open brand here. Just now, we haven't said anything to anybody, and I've had a great relationship. I've been handshake deal since I came in the door with TNA, and wouldn't go anywhere else. I love it. The work that everyone's put in. The whole front of the show. I said that the front office a president leading by example, Tommy and Hunter behind the scenes. And I am happy to be with TNA, and my contract is signed, crossed all the T's, dotted all the lowercase J's. And
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And everything is official now. And
that's a joke I do all the time from Wayne's World.
Like no brown M&Ms. I'm going to get one of those great, Otani contracts where it's like, it's 26 years, but it's 50 cents a year, and AEW is paying me to go to TNA, and it's great. Yeah, it's going to be, we're going to have Bobby Bonilla Day. We're going to have that with me 25 years from now down the line. Like, you remember, this is the day where they pay him another $1 million. Yeah, no problem. That's great.
Nick Nemeth Day.
Nick Nemeth Day. Bobby Bonilla Day and Nick Nemeth Day. We're going to rival each other in the next 50 years together.
Hell yeah. Good for him. And his jokes are funny, but it's putting TNA over, like, oh yeah, it's going off. I love it. I love Nick Nemeth. This is good shit. I'm excited. So moving along here, I think there is one other contract. No. So we're checking in with wrestlers and we'll do some more of that in a moment. But basically the dirt sheets and Sean Ross Sapp, who's usually on point with the TNA news, and Fightful, they've been going off about this TNA Impact like all evening here. And I'm sitting here like, what's going on? Are people trying to sabotage their debut? Like, why are people not reporting on MJF when he returns in the UK and it's taped earlier in the day? But then all of a sudden we got the ins and outs of how this show's going down before it's even gone down. Like, someone, quick, call Fightful. Like, someone's in an office calling fucking, here's an update like every hour. So the first thing is there's somebody very out of left field that TNA is bringing in. I think EC3 is going to show up tonight as well. So moving along here, some more news. There are some visa issues affecting some TNA talent and employees that could make it in time for tonight's show. And by the way, way out of left field, like Perez Hilton's going to be there. He's way out of left field for fucking TNA wrestling. So I don't know what's going on with all that, but when they're saying way out of left field, like who? Like who? They should sign Braun Strowman because, again, partnership with WWE, his TV show's getting renewed that WWE produces because it was a hit. And then if he one-offs with the Wyatt Six, it is what it is. Bringing Braun Strowman would be awesome for TNA as well. No? What about like Ryback? I think Ryback's just chilling, eating McDonald's on YouTube and shit. I think he's good doing that. But I would watch Ryback on TNA. Anyways, this is all fantasy mark booking, but now visa issues affecting some TNA talent and employees that couldn't make it in time for tonight's show. Visa issues preventing people from showing up in Texas? Like who? I just don't get that part of it. So someone from the UK or Japan or something? Like who the fuck would it be that they can make every show ever, but now people have visa issues? That's when, like, I don't try to be a conspiracy theorist, but the fucking black helicopters start flying. You know what I mean? My antenna goes up. Like, what? Are you sure? Maybe Canada? I don't think it's a visa issue. You just drive over the border. It's not a Canadian. Who the fuck is it? So I'm not sure. Speaking of the show tonight, we get more from PWI and Fightful. Okay, so PWI dropping shit as well. And TNA has undergone rewrites and will be changing some plans leading into tonight's Impact on AMC and Saturday's Genesis pay-per-view. What? Now there's rewrites? What's going on? The changes were brought about by a number of visas not being completed in time. TNA management and creative have been working on alternative plans and ideas over the last 48 hours. Like, are you shitting me? What does that even mean? Who's having the visa issues? I'm giving terrible analysis on this because I don't even know what to make of any of it. It's all last minute, and it's like, who could it possibly be that would have altered the show? Like AJ Styles his visa's good for Texas, right? I'm trying to Mike Santana, Kazarian, they're all good to work in Texas. Whose visa is preventing them from fucking showing up on the show to where they have to undergo major rewrites? I'm sitting here Alex Jonesing with a tinfoil hat on. That's all I'm saying when I hear shit like that and I see shit like that. I'm scrolling the timeline trying to see like who could it be? You know, what's the update on? Is it the Hardys? You know, is this TNA leaking out fake shit to dirt sheets so that people's expectations are lowered and then they can over deliver? That's what your boy Phil's thinking when I hear shit like this. Okay. So before this show gets started, I just scrolled through the timeline one last time just to make sure. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything or there's no updates on that. But speaking of updates, so TNA announces some dates. They're going to go to Nashville, Atlanta, Georgia, and New Orleans, right? And they're going to do TV tapings. They're not going to be live all the time, which is totally fine. They don't need to be. And so let's see here. In addition to AMC Plus, TNA will also be simulcast on TNA Plus to 108 million 8 million people subscribe, guys and gals subscribe to TNA Plus for all we know, invisible numbers here. TNA has undergone rewrites. Yeah, so the changes were brought about by a number of visas. TNA management and creative have been working on alternative plans. We read that, but I can't rack my brain around it. I'm just really trying to think like, look at this card. So the Elegance brand, the Inspiration, maybe. Oh, yeah, it could be the Inspiration. Or is it the fact that they were promoting like Slater versus Myron Reed and then they had to stop promoting it because all the rascals went, you know, and are they covering it by saying, but yeah, maybe the Inspiration could have fucked shit up. We'll break down this card in a second. The attendance, 2,768. They were set up for 3,300. I'm sure they'll hit like 3,000 with walk-ups and stuff. And this was as of 3 hours ago, so I'm sure the update is like a day or two behind. And the last time they were there for a PLE was 4,000 people. So if they hit 3,000 for just an impact, that's fucking the right trajectory, you know? It's not like, oh, they drew less, like whatever. They were doing a PLE. And this is just an impact. So they did like a dynamite attendance. Now, will they keep this up? I don't know. I think over 1,000, but that's what AEW does, and they're the number 2. So, quote unquote. So it's fucking 1-to-1. We can compare this shit, right? And make an argument that way if you guys want to. So let's check this out here. Oh yeah, and I didn't bookmark this, but TNA confirmed that AJ Styles is set to kick this show off. So let's actually quickly go over this card. Kazarian versus Santana. Santana wins it. AJ Styles, my bold prediction is he gets an impromptu match. And if he comes to the ring in his gear, then you know that's what the fuck's going down. The Inspiration, or he has a moment where like EC3 comes back and they have like a bit of a promo, whatever the fuck, and then maybe just, or like someone like AJ will give the rub to someone and not in the Slater way. It might be in a more like, here's what you can look forward to, but they just want to give the fans shit to cheer about. So the Inspiration, and they're saying visa issues. So is it going to last minute cards subject to change if the Inspiration are there? That would suck. But the Inspiration versus the Elegance brand for the Knockouts titles. If the Inspiration are there, then they'll defend. And then, or no. Sorry. Or yes, they'll defend. And then Elijah and the Hardys versus Order 4. You got to do a Hardy party on the first AMC. No? Or is that lame and you want to give it to Ali? But one of his guys could just get pinned and then it's all good. And then you give them the moment, the guitar shot, the fucking twist of fate, the swan, maybe not the guitar shot, maybe that's after the match, whatever. You give them the Hardy party on the first AMC Impact. I mean, that's the predictable thing to do. It's the safe bet to do. And people want to see the Hardy Boys. Like, say what you will, like Timothy Chalamet goes and talks with Cody Rhodes and he brings up Jeff Hardy. Everybody does. So I'm going to go with Hardy Party, and then I'm going to go with Inspiration. I'm going to go with AJ Styles has an impromptu match, just as like a bold prediction. And then I'm going to go with Santana. You crown him. This is his moment to carry TNA into the future on AMC. And speaking of which, and the future, one of the legends and the Hardys, one of the legends of the game, Matt Hardy, has this to say. And there was like a million of these videos and pictures, so I just bookmarked Matt's because he recently followed PWT. And here's what he had to say about, debuting. And he's been there for a lot of the shit, man. He's been there when TNA was at its lowest, and he helped revitalize it a little bit. He's now here at a peak for TNA. He was in the Attitude Era. He was there when Jeff Hardy and when he burnt Jeff Hardy's dog alive, allegedly, in some of the lulls of WWE, So here's Matt Hardy and his take. Or it's just a plug. I didn't watch it before. I just quickly bookmarked it.
Tonight's the night. TNA Thursday Night Impact debuts on AMC at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 Central. And I am dedicating myself and Jeff and Elijah's match tonight to my family, to my wife, who on this date I have known now for 15 years. This is our 15-year anniversary of meeting. Thank you so much for being an amazing mother. Thank you for being an amazing wife. Thank you for giving me 4 beautiful children, Maxwell, Woofy, Barty, and Evie. I love you guys so much tonight. Our match and our victory is dedicated to you. I love you, everyone. Check out TNA on AMC. Tonight's the night.
Hell yeah, that rules. And that, ladies and germs, was TNA news before this show gets underway. Brought to you by patreon.com/ProWrestleTimes, where all of my uncensored, unedited streams are. It's so lame to say, but it is the truth, right? YouTube makes you clip shit out sometimes, especially when you, be playing the clips, when you're e-fapping as much as we do here. And, Phil Marks Out is my other YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys. There's like 250 some watching. Hit the like button. Appreciate you. That was TNA News. Oh shit, it's on. Perfect timing, TNA. So I'm gonna crank this up. Yeah, they had the Equalizer on. I think that was Equalizer 2. And then they're playing the first one again after this. If you guys like the Equalizer, stay locked in. But the great Equalizer is TNA Wrestling tonight. And we're just hanging out watching this shit. I'm not ripping through other news and stuff unless anything comes up. We're just hanging out and watching TNA tonight. Shout out everyone who's here. And if you're on X, just hit the heart or the retweet or whatever. There's like a bunch of people watching on X. Shout you guys out. They even had someone doing the John Cena, you can't see me. Oh, yeah, the Righteous as well. Fuck yeah, they better be on this show. Shout out the Righteous. So, chat, I'm going to put polls in the chat throughout the evening. The one I have in there is, are you watching this show tonight? And I am going to tell you guys the results of that. And then since AJ Styles kicking things off, I'm going to... I mean, this is awesome that they're starting with this, but it's kind of markish. And I'll tell you why. Assume a bunch of people that weren't watching this before are like, yeah, I'll tune in and check this out. I like AMC or whatever. You know, I was watching Equalizer, whatever. You know, maybe open with the crowd going nuts. Holy, it's a draw. So 78% of you are saying yes, you are watching the show. Okay, let's see if AJ Styles comes out in gear or not. So they have his shit on the Tron. They're chanting for AJ Styles. Again, he's not going to be there every week, but he is using his old tune. Yeah, he's wearing gloves. Yeah, I called it. Impromptu match. Oh my God, so funny. Yeah, I called it. I can't even put the poll in there because it's clearly an impromptu match. So sorry, but Phil gets bonus points right there. Yeah, he is wearing gloves. I had to find my tweet. I tweeted out earlier, TNA are the kings of impromptu matches and six mans. I wouldn't be shocked if he had a quickie tonight. He's wearing gloves, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. So AJ's cutting and strutting a promo. This is the house that AJ Styles built. Joining me on the show, ladies and gentlemen, JJ Alexander. JJ, you watching TNA, buddy?
Sure am. If you just check the private chat, you saw my prediction for the night.
What did you predict?
I'm waiting for a killer cross.
Karrion Kross. How about my prediction? AJ's going to have a match, and he is about to.
That was a given. I don't know if he's going to have it right now. I think he's going to go back and change and then come out for it.
No, he's ready.
He's wearing jeans.
No, dude, but he just wrestled. He always wrestled. His gear is a belt. Watch. He's wearing gloves. He has one of those rip-off shirts. You can see it. The TNA Nation instead of TNA holes. I feel like he's got knee pads under those jeans. No? Fuck! God damn it.
You got me back?
Yeah, I got you.
My browser crashed. I was like, what the hell? Just as I was speaking.
Oh, I wanted him to have a match so bad. He still could after the opening credits. See, they should have opened with AJ doing that, and then I don't know if they should have started with the package, but again, like I just my fear is everyone's like too TikTok brain to you might just like see a package of wrestling and turn it off if you're like a first time guy, you know, but I have faith that it'll do a good number. If it was me, I would have been like, air that shit after, like show the building how packed it is and like, oh, what are all these people here for, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, no match. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure the Hardys aren't going to win.
Walk with Elijah.
I think for once you're behind me.
Possibly.
Yeah, because
No
the Hardys are already
spoilers.
halfway down the ring. They got Justin Lyons playing guitar to playing their entrance theme for him.
Okay, well, no spoilers. That's the only rule in the chat.
Okay.
Hell yeah, the crowd's going fucking nuts.
Yeah,
I love
I'm pretty
it.
sure they're going to do the job, though. Matt broke the cardinal rule. He said, I dedicate my victory to my whole family.
Who do you think? 6-man tag. So they just brought all the influencers out and shit.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the
The
inspiration.
Hardys and Elijah or Order 4. Poll in the chat, guys. YouTube.com/@ProWrestleClips. And yeah. Vote in the poll. Who do you guys think is going to win? The Order 4 or the Hardys and Elijah? Hell yeah. Who's the guy playing the guitar for them to the ring?
Justin Long, I think. Not Justin Long.
Nice.
Justin Lyons, I think they said.
Yeah, see, that's like that Hardy's music. I'm pretty sure it's like public domain music or was at one point or so. Yeah, and that's why every company's been able to use it.
Yeah.
So it's a great idea to just have someone remix it, like who shreds on guitar, right? Like there's so many people out there.
Yeah, because I remember hearing that music like way before the Hardys used it on like an episode of Mad TV, like in the early 90s.
Yeah, I've always thought, like, imagine Gary Clark Jr. fucking just ripping the Hardys theme or something. Like, that'd be really cool, you know? So
That's
it's
just
awesome
like-
that they just did that. They could
Right.
remix it and own the rights to that version of it as well, where it doesn't even, no one needs to sing over it. You just shred over it. Here we
Right.
go. Order 4. This shit means business when Order 4 comes out. And Ali re-signing for the foreseeable future with TNA. What do you think? Do you think are you buying into the dirt sheet gossip that like visas have made them force them to rewrite this show and stuff last minute?
Nah, because they just advertised the inspirations there, so it was in the lower Chiron. They announced that the Knockouts tag title match was still happening.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm smelling an Elijah heel turn at the end of this.
Oh yeah, a guitar smash over one of the Hardys.
I think so. Something feels like it.
I could see it. I'm digging the gear.
Yeah.
From Order 4.
Who are these other guys in Order 4 besides Ali?
You know, I'm not overly familiar.
Chat me up. Who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, with anyone's names. Order Bore. I'll say this, though. That's what someone said. I'll say this. StreamYard, you know how it crashed for you?
Yeah.
The fucking chat is not keeping up with YouTube's chat. It's on some bullshit tonight. StreamYard's fucking up again. When I logged in, they're like, now the notes are from 5,000 characters to 10,000 characters. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Now chat doesn't work, you know? And now chat comes in at like 10 chats at a time.
That's why I
Whenever Chad
literally
is chatting,
keep your
it's just
channel
pissing
open
me
on
off. StreamYard's been pissing me off lately.
Right. That's why I
Yeah.
literally keep your channel open on YouTube on a separate tab with it muted so I can see the chat over there.
Yeah. I mean, I am forced to do that. The other 4, yeah.
So no one knows who the hell these two J-Brons
And
are.
we have commercials and whatnot here. So
Yeah.
TNA Plus cut out. That is not a good
Oh
thing.
my God, they're still running the freaking LA Knight freaking car shield commercials on TNA over here. Fucking Eli Drake and Ric Flair. These things were shot like 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's smart though for Car Shield to go. Yeah, we have this ad. Oh, TNA's going live on AMC. Yeah, let's.
Right, but that's the
Fucking
commercial
airs-
that they were running on TNA when it was on like Destination America.
Right, but I mean, Car Shield they got the commercial in the can, so it's like, hey, just fucking a big TNA on AMC debut. We'll buy some ad space on that show. Let's run a quick 30-second ad with Flair and LA Knight. That rules. That's smart on their part, but because how many people remember that besides you? That's a goddamn. So did TNA Plus crash hard? So that means it's ruling ass like Netflix.
That's good. I've got Sling, so it's running fine for me.
Yeah, I'm watching right on AMC here. So
Yeah, I'm watching AMC on Sling TV. So yeah, no issues here.
There's always something fresh to play. We've been standing here forever, and I still haven't seen an ad pop up. I really miss not watching ads. What level were you on when we stopped playing?
I got a NyQuil commercial.
yeah, that's crazy. If TNA Plus is crashing out hard, and like the fans might start crashing out, but at the same time,
it's a good
maybe
sign
that's
that
a
people
good
are
sign.
watching.
Yeah, it's like that means a bunch of people are watching, and so. I mean, we got a great turnout for a night that I don't typically stream this late. I usually do Dave Meltzer, and we have like 280 watching. So
2.6 million on HBO Max, Brian.
yeah, exactly, dude. So I remember the Car Shield ads during the ROH in 2018. Guys, I'll catch the guess I'll catch the replay. LOL, dude, that stinks. Yeah, yeah, I don't. NordVPN and jump on a pirate ship if you have to. I don't know. Just unfortunately, yeah, you can still hang out with PWT, but you'll get tons of spoilers here. Ric Flair Car Shield ad, I know was the thought. TNA crashed hard. AMC was West having issues too. Damn. Elijah with the Righteous. Yeah, they already teased that.
Jason Hotch and John Schuyler are apparently the other guys in.
That's what it is. They were like the good hands, right?
Oh, that's who that. Okay, all right.
Right? Is that right? Let me just double check that.
Yeah.
The good hands, TNA. Hotch and Schuyler. Yeah, that's what it was. Because I was I got distracted when you brought it up. I was gonna say like I don't know their individual names, right? But yeah, the good hands. So those guys are like good hands, you know.
Are you in good hands?
But we've seen more like promo package than match. Like we only saw a little bit of match before this long ass commercial break here. So
yeah. TNA may have had why are they using a 16-foot ring?
Where can I watch it with a VPN? There are I don't know. Well, listen, I'm here to just promote nordvpn.com/ProWrestleTimes that keep you safe online. So if you were to go to one of these TV pass sites or whatever that just show TV, you'd be very safe. Let me just put it that way.
Let me see.
And there might be sites that just air AMC that you might be able to catch only because everything's crashing out, right? You might be able to just And then nordvpn.com/pro wrestle times would keep you very safe on those sites.
Okay, hey chat, I'm gonna put something in here, so I'll let you know that it's not a bot. I'm here under the Full Circle Radio account, so you can just
ban
go to
him for his
site.
degenerate links. No, ban him for his degenerate links. We do not condone this action.
There you go. I just wrote it in there. I spelled it out. You can go to that link, and the first thing on listed there is the live stream of Impact right now. And I know that site's not bunk because that's a site I used to pirate every AEW pay-per-view because I ain't never given Tony Khan a fucking dime of my money.
And guys, don't forget, this is courtesy of JJ Alexander,
yes,
DPW. Phil Marks of Canada Land condones nordvpn.com/pro wrestle times and get rid of those, navigate the internet that way. Perhaps you can use an Asian IP and navigate your way through and find a double twisty. Oh, with steels on the back.
Matt and Jeff really look worse for wear, man.
And I'm a fan of watching live on AMC, chat. That's what I'm a fan of.
Why are the Hardys wearing jeans?
Well, they're just wearing all blue. They're trying to switch it up, right? Instead of the black with the black tanks or like the black pants with the colorful tops, I think they're just going blue and then they're just switching it up.
Okay, so the Hardys won. I was wrong.
You have to Hardy party on the you're like 30 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I assumed it because you have to Hardy party on the they just won for me. So it's you're like 30 seconds ahead of me. It's like you got a Hardy party on the first TNA and AMC. You have to.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
And then have them holding up your gold.
Something's coming up. Something's coming up. I'll let you wait, but we're about to see something.
I can't wait. Yeah, people love this special agent guy. Secret agent man. Secret agent man. The Righteous are out here. I could see Karrion Kross joining the Righteous like they had fucking teased before. I don't know. You're a bit ahead of me. No spoilers, JJ, but you called a wild Karrion Kross. That could be why they let some of these guys go, right? They're not dumb. They're going to fucking try and sign some guys. But pay the rascals, goddammit. I'm glad Tone is. It's just their fucking booking I'm worried about. Let's see what the Righteous are going to do here. Boss Man Slam.
I've seen this spot before, though.
So they're starting off with a schmoz. As far as after the match, motherfuckers getting beat up. So maybe not fully a Hardy party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of them doing sicko shit with the ear like this.
And I've seen them do the spot with Jeff before. Not them, but I've seen the spot done.
On the AMC debut.
Right.
But at least they didn't rip his ear out. They just locked it with a padlock, stretched ears, whatever. People are. I mean, it's sort of a died off trend, but everyone's seen people with stretched out ears the last decade. It's been a thing was sort of popular. It kind of died off now, but
it's kind of telling how they had Elijah bump and powder and not show up again while the Righteous are in the ring. It may be telling of something that they're foreshadowing for the future.
Yeah, for sure. Because they shot vignettes of like Elijah with them before they even left AEW or whatever. So
yeah.
So yeah, we got a glimpse of the tag division here. Mustafa Ali is on the show. Mustafa, however you want to say it.
Mustafa,
and
yeah.
Mustafa.
Your TNA Wrestling World Champion, Frankie
And here's Frankie Kazarian.
Tonight's main event, you put the TNA World
Oh, here we go.
Mike Santana. Tell me, what does this moment mean to you on a night?
Goddamn, TNA's got a nice world title, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's a nice belt, man. It gets slept on. People don't. I love it. I like the design of it a lot.
You remember that horrible X Division belt they had in the mid 2010s?
Bro, yes.
It looked like the knockoff Attitude Era Intercontinental belt with an X thrown on top of it.
Yeah, dude.
What am I supposed to do? Shake your hand. Big sloppy kiss.
So AJ gonna wrestle at Genesis, do you think, or what?
No, I think AJ is going to do a run in tonight and help Santana win the belt.
Yeah, there was a while there TNA had some terrible looking titles with the fucking blue on the big gold, but it looked like a fucking one you'd buy at the concession stand, you know?
Mhm.
And then what you were saying too, like didn't they have like the lime green X Division title? That's the one you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know about
remember
the
when
strap,
T
but
Gray? Do you remember T Gray Uno? And when he
Yeah.
had the X Division, wasn't it like lime, just a big lime green X? It was like,
I think
what the fuck
so.
is this? Yeah, yeah, I didn't like that shit. But their current belts are good. Although I'm not like a big fan of the red strap and the fucking orange strap and I'm not like a big fan of like. But I'm not. It doesn't bother me either. Like, it's okay, I guess, when WWE does like white strap for women's titles and then black strap for men's. I'm okay with that. But when they had like the blue for SmackDown and the red for Raw, like I fucking hated that. See, I don't think AJ's doing all of this in TNA on this show to just like not do anything else in the future. He's gonna have a match. This is his last, like he's retiring this year. So
Right.
So he will have one match in TNA before he retires, but his last match will be in WWE, and then he will retire, get inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame, and then he'll go into the fucking into the TNA Hall of Fame after. And that's just going based off what he said, that he would go and he flat out said it would like he's going in the WWE Hall of Fame first, then he'll go in the TNA Hall of Fame if they want him. But he's like, if they tried to induct me right now in TNA, I wouldn't go in it. Like I gotta go in the WWE first. Like it would be disrespect. I don't want to say he said disrespectful, but I feel like he said it would be disrespectful for him.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's like the vernacular he used. I could be just off on that by a little bit, but yeah. So chat, almost 300 watching. Chat's like kind of slow. I got to go over to YouTube. For some reason on StreamYard, it's just fucking up. So I got to go over to YouTube and check what chat's like saying to stay up to date. Let's see what chat voted on, what the poll says. I know a bunch of people cheated for sure. But what do you guys have to say? Guys, there's like 140 watching on YouTube and 44 likes. Run those up to 100, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Where Jericho is doing a run-in. The Hardys and Elijah, 75% of y'all said that the Hardys and Elijah would get the win. And yeah, I felt like you had to Hardy party, but then they kiboshed that real quick and got the Righteous out there. But they're letting you know, like, the Righteous are going to be the face of the tag division for a little while here. Where's everyone watching this? Just on TNA Plus or AMC Plus or AMC or whatever, buddy. Y'all suck. I share my site. Okay. If TNA can get 150 to 170K for this show in the ratings, that would be a good start. Yeah, it'd be a great start. I think they'll do more than that. I think they might break over Well, that's the thing. If TNA Plus is crashing, we don't even know how many people are watching there. So we'll just, if you guys want to, TNA Nation, the TNA Nation, not TNA holes, but the Nation, dude. If the Nation fucking just pulls a Dave Meltzer and goes, "Oh, there's 1 million watching on the TNA Plus." I mean, there you go. You guys they did 1 million viewers. But joking aside, like if they do over 200K, that would be awesome too. But I'll stick with like in the 100,000 some. But I bet they'll end up doing more than that. But I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna keep my expectations low so that they can blow me away when they do better shit,
Yeah.
AMC selling them ads. That's right, guys. Okay. TNA looks great on TV tonight. They really do. The aisle looks great. Looks great. Looks better than AEW. It does for this show, for this outing. I mean, if they do a bunch of buildings that are half empty, I just think they're going to be smart and just run smaller venues. Like that's what TNA has been doing this whole time. And that's what AEW refuses to do and why it gets clowned. I think they're going to avoid. And here's the thing. This is why it's great. The last time they were there, it was for a pay-per-view a year ago. And they sold 1,000 more tickets for the pay-per-view or distributed than they distributed/sold for this show. Right. So automatically, that's showing like growth. That's showing like you're just there for an impact, and it's doing what like one of your PLE events would do. And hopefully they're able to like just continue to grow by being on AMC. Now they're doing like a package or whatever. They just did a package for like the history and some of the crazy moments of TNA. And just showcasing like, yo, Samoa Joe was here. All these people were here,
Right.
Here's like Austin Creed and
hey, sickos. We had him first.
Exactly. This is for like, here's the fallen angel Samoa Joe. I think I said him twice, but here's Sabin. Fuck, dude, Sabin used to rule back in the day too with the yellow and black. God damn, he was so good.
Yeah.
He's still good, but he's just a vet now, He's like
right. Chris is good people.
Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Over 300 watching. Run those goddamn likes up, too. I wonder how many TNA guys are going to be in the 2K26 game.
Ooh, not smart showing this section with no one behind these people.
Someone with a support Wrestle Talk sign behind the fucking commentary.
Fucking ridiculous.
Virgil Ortiz Jr.
Eric Young. But yeah, watch as they pan out behind Virgil Ortiz. It's not a good look.
Oh, yeah, that is not at all. Are they really like announcing all these fucking random fucking influencers on the show? On AMC? They showed listen. They showed the empty section of the building to put Wheezy Blonde and Mini Portable and these people over. Why the fuck would you do that, man? Jesus Christ. I get the WBC champ. I even get AJ Francis.
Even
but like,
feel like this is our VIP section. Like it still doesn't look good.
Oh man, what the fuck? TNA, stop. Yeah, them going around the building like a fucking the stars are here, and then it's all this empty building. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Shout out Dark Winds, but like what the fuck? Fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, stop showing this empty section behind these people. This is not good.
Shit. Oh,
dude.
Man.
Like it's not blacked out enough. Stop showing this. This is like You can't be doing this right now.
This should be like once, like the way WWE does it. Just you show them graphic. Look, they're here from Dark Winds. Look, they're former WWE champion Candice Michelle's here. Like, just quickly, you don't make this, oh, the stars are out, and then have, what's her name? Sorry, Gia Miller. That's her name, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then Ryan Nemeth has to come out and do, oh, it's a Hollywood moment. Let me get involved. I did an indie film once. I did an indie movie once. This guy's thanking the Lord that Nick Nemeth re-signed so he could have a fucking job still.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking up. Like, I mean, so far the wrestling show's been good, but now they're just getting into, they're trying to do WWE, but they're doing it with a shithead like Ryan Nemeth, and they're showing the empty building for no reason.
Yeah,
for no fucking reason. You could have even, if the building's that empty behind those guys, you could have grabbed them, moved them over to a crowded area, and done the spot. You know, like that, and then just told them to go sit back in their seats. I think that was the first L of this show. Just gonna throw it out there, but hey, it is what it is. So here we go. Santino Marella's coming out. Let's see what he's got to say. The DOA of TNA.
And you know what's really sad? You know that
What?
the fucking sickos on Twitter are going to be taking screenshots of those
Oh,
shots,
yeah.
these things, and be like, "See, look at this," and that's what they're going to be leaning on too hard for the next like 5 days. Like, it doesn't
I
matter how many
agree.
tickets they actually sold. It doesn't matter if this show does like 800,000. That's what they're going to focus on.
Maybe they added that to fill time or some shit. I don't know. On MC. Morella's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we fought tooth and nail to get here. Nothing's going to stop us. This was going to be the beginning of
So let's see what Morella's got cooking here.
I've been hurt. I've been angry. I've been confused. When your own flesh and blood looks like
Guys, memberships are 99 cents. Get access to bonus shows that I do every week as well, where we don't just watch it. Sometimes Raw's on and we watch it, though. I think Raw's on early again this Monday. Maybe we'll watch Raw during the day. So what's Morella going to do here?
Good question.
You see, my heart is not 100% here. This is not the time to drop the ball.
They're doing their best WWE impression, and it's bad. Well, at that one part there with Ryan Nemeth, yeah, they fucked up. You can't say the stars are here and then show, no offense, some of those wrestling influencers, and then go to some guys from a show that like people don't really know.
Who the hell
and
is Daria Ray?
And then fucking and then show all the empty, like there's no point in doing that. Then have Ryan Nemeth come out being a clown. Like that was definitely a fail at. But again, the dirt sheets are saying that there's Daria Ray, so that's Sonya Deville, buddy.
Oh, geez, I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah, which she, after leaving WWE, she had built good connects, and is still like, she's tight with some people in Anthem, and they had her doing some Invicta shit, like promoting Invicta, and then sort of she was kind of doing social media stuff, like kind of connected to TNA. And I've been saying for a while, it would be awesome to bring her in even as like a GM. She was the fucking GM of Raw or whatever before SmackDown, whatever show it was. So I always thought this would be a good move. And it is, because now you have Daria and Santino, and there can be like a match there as well between Ariana and Channing and whatever. And she's like ultra professional. She was a Vince girl as well. She doesn't badmouth WWE. She's super grateful for the and she was someone Vince was paying her well. You know what I mean? Like, he really liked her. So when they let her go, I just think it's because like how Triple H viewed her, how they were using her, and how she was getting paid. It's like, all right, we're not gonna renew this. And Sonya Deville moved on and kept her connections with Anthem there. She did some Invicta FC promo and stuff, talked about the fights. And she has a background in MMA, Muay Thai, I believe, as well, or kickboxing at least. And then she now she's here in TNA.
You got some smarmy jackass in the chat giving me lip.
Oh, well. Welcome to the internet, buddy.
Right? Telling me I need to do my research and that TNA hasn't been on TV in God knows how long. I'm like, they missed 1 week in between leaving Access and coming here.
Yeah, dude, there's gonna be TNA haters here to talk shit. You know, you just gotta fucking
like, bro, I have Access TV and I DVR Impact every week. Like, you can't fucking tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Not have a TV deal in place since the last one got canceled.
Like, they missed a week.
Yeah, I don't know. Shout out Chris McCarty. You know, he's my buddy, guy friend. Well, he is. He's my bud. I don't know. He's in chat all the time, so shout him out. And I don't know if they had a TV deal with Access. It just came up, bud.
Right.
Yeah. They did like a whole send off and all that shit. It was the last one on Access. Oh shit, she's calling out Santino. Wow, she heel turned on Santino, so I was wrong. Swerve does. Bro, let me tell you, I invented the swerve, bro. Daria is not a mark for Santino, bro. If there's one thing me and Jim Cornette, let me hand to God, bro. Me and Jim Cornette can agree on one thing and one thing only. Santino Marella's a mark, bro. Sorry. I don't know what came over me there.
That's all right. Speaking of Vince Russo, I was watching JCW Lunacy before this came on the air.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Like I said, you're not missing anything. Remember how we were having this conversation on my show about how this is what happens when you put 9 weeks of stuff in the can and then don't air it forever, and all the shit that happened with Cardona?
Yep.
So Russo's brilliant decision was to have a time jump of 4 weeks between last week's episode and this week's episode, and just not take 4 weeks of stuff that he had in the can and not use it. So now it's jumped ahead, and literally last week, the tag titles, the Brothers of Construction dropped the tag titles, and this week they had them again.
Do they do like a PLE? Like,
no,
I'll watch like whatever their next like
YouTube show,
whatever their next like event is, where it's like JCW.
They just have the weekly episodes of Lunacy. That's it. They don't do PLEs or anything.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Cora Jade and TNA. This is a good move. Hopefully she doesn't pull drama. Like, they have a tight-knit locker room in
she
TNA.
Ain't gonna be there long.
Hopefully she doesn't cause backstage drama and whatnot. But I will say this: good move bringing her in.
No,
she's a name and a face that people were looking at her as like she was going to be they could have called she's going to be the next up. She was Punk's girl in NXT. She was going to next up her and Roxanne Perez and them on the main roster and whatnot. And so
no,
I love it.
Nope.
Just hopefully she doesn't fuck shit up backstage and cause
She will.
drama.
She gonna.
But
Leopard doesn't change its spots.
But this is a good. I would say this is good for TNA to have like shock surprises, and it makes sense why they let some people go, where they're just like, you know what, we have a chance to like sign Nick Nemeth to a long-term thing and bring Elayna Black in, and
Yeah,
if
but
that's the way they're looking at it, okay, then
yeah, but
you know, I
remember
can see
how
vision.
it was literally what 8-9 weeks ago she was like, I make more on OnlyFans than I ever did wrestling. I'm never doing wrestling again. How did that pan out for you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're getting multiple AJ segments too. He's pulling the John Cena when John Cena went to NXT. He's just like backstage talking to everybody. Oh man.
JG Wentworth wants to help me get cash now.
Inflation and economic uncertainty have affected all of us. But if you have a structured settlement or annuity, JG Wentworth can help you get a lump sum of cash now in exchange for some or all of your future payments. JG Wentworth has helped individuals get over $290.
Yeah, I just think that pro wrestling's super exciting across the board right now.
Yeah.
Like even in AEW, I mean, if fucking the Rascals are all going to show up, like, I mean, it's up to Tone's booking. I have zero faith in it. But now that it's clearly AEW versus TNA, like we're going to be comparing this show and NXT and TNA every single week. We're going to watch Dynamite and then we're going to watch TNA and AMC, and everyone's going to be comparing which shows are better and who does better ratings eventually and all this shit. And it's like Monday and Friday, those are saved for the big boys, you know, that's just saved for Raw and SmackDown. That's the cream of the crop. And I love that it's like, oh, is Elayna Black going to show up here? Oh, is this person a free agent now? Oh, is this person going to sign here? Holy shit, Tony got all 4 Rascals and Jake something. Holy shit. Like it's exciting. And that Chris Jericho's going to return at the Rumble possibly. Will Hobbs's deal just came up and he was a trios champ after Dynamite went off the air. Holy shit, you know, like it's exciting. All this stuff I'm marking out. I'm Phil Marksing out for it all. So I hope Elayna Black plays out for them, but I just, like she has like backstage, you know, is the rumors and innuendo. JJ is that backstage she kind of, you know, has stirred shit up
allegedly
in the past and dates people she works with and stuff, which hasn't
to keep her job.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to insinuate all that extra, but it just hasn't. Dating in the workplace it doesn't always work out, especially when you're young and you're in young and dumb. We're in young, dumb love. You know, it's like she's young, just meeting these guys, dating them and shit. And then it's turned into like ugly tweets and shit like that I'm sure is why she didn't get called up to the main roster when Roxanne did and whatnot. But hopefully I thought Daria Ray knocked that segment out of the park. She fucking rules. I love that she's there in TNA as well. This has been underwhelming so far. Yeah, I don't know like what you expected. You know, it is just a TNA Impact show. It's just their first live one, like back going live, and like you're on AMC, so it's a big deal. But again, at least they didn't come out and go, we're setting up a tag match for later, and they're just introducing characters. They had how many matches though so far? 1, right? Like
There's been 1.
Yeah, so
I mean, they also only have 3 matches advertised for the whole show.
Well, one of them got canceled. So Leon Slater versus Myron Reed got canceled after they promoted it.
Yeah.
And so it's unfortunate. Maybe they had to, and they were saying visa issues. So maybe they had to just, but again, if we are to tune into this every week and then on AMC and then build up to, and this is a channel known for like its storytelling and its characters and all, like AMC, right? They're known for like their television shows and the drama. Then maybe they're going that approach, and then the PLEs, they go all out with the wrestling the way WWE sort of does it. That's the smart thing to do when you're playing the long-term game
Yeah.
on
And-
TV. Like they got the 30 million. Why have, let the wrestlers go out and just dump each other on each other's heads. I know you're not saying that in chat. I'm just saying, like, what do you want them to do, right? They're trying to shock people. Holy shit, did you got Elayna Black's here? Daria Ray's here. Oh, she turned heel. Oh shit, the Hardy Party. No, the Righteous, fucking chained him up or whatever. Like I think they're trying to swerve us a little bit with some stuff. Yeah. So, and then AJ's the through line. And I think JJ, you're right. He's going to come out, hit like a fucking phenomenal forearm on Kazarian.
Yeah.
And then like Buddy will get the pin, Santana or something like that. Yeah.
I do have to say something. I like Myron Reed. I think it was really shitty of him not to fulfill his last date with TNA.
But I think he wasn't under contract, bro. That's their bad. That's TNA's bad.
So even if he's not under contract, he could literally turn to Tony and say, I have one more date.
I know, but
and honestly, no, listen to me for a second. Wouldn't it make more fucking sense for him to work on this show, which is going to get as many people as fucking Dynamite is, and then show up on Dynamite the next week?
I don't know if it will get as many people as Dynamite. That's we're assuming. I don't want to Meltzer myself into a corner, but let's assume maybe they'll do closer around whatever. This is all I'm saying is that they also fucked up with Jake Doyle, like Jake something. AMC rolled out a graphic, TNA Jake something on AMC, right. And then he left too. So clearly, I'm not going to be like, man, all these wrestlers fucked up and fucked over TNA. Like I think TNA fucked up somewhere.
Yeah.
They fucked up. Like what happened to where they let Jake Doyle go and the Rascals go when because that's the thing. What's his name? Is that Ash by Elegance there too? She's making this appearance or what? She just can't bump or what?
I guess.
Good for her, I guess, if she's there with the Elegance brand, but she can't be there on TNA every week, whatever, on the AMC. All blondes look alike. I don't know. No, that's her, definitely. But it's just more like Perez Hilton in the ring. Like not much. I do want to see some matches here,
I don't know. Like Perez Hilton hasn't even been like a blip on the radar since like 2008.
But yeah, here's the thing though, with the Myron Reed and the Jake Doyle thing, I will defend them in that I think TNA fucked up along the way because they also had Wes Lee do like a TNA on AMC backstage where he's like talking about some shit for their social media to promote it. And then he's gone too. And it's like, he wasn't even signed to a deal. And Nick Nemeth just signed and said he's been on a handshake the whole time. So I just think they fucked up. And now with the TV deal, there's just, you got 30 million. There's no reason you're going to fuck this up. Like there's no reason to let that happen anymore. You just got 30 million. Just lock people in now. Make them exclusive.
Who the
so
hell
the gobbledygooker's coming out or what?
No. I'm trying to figure out who the hell this dude is.
I don't know. They'll tell you, dude. It's Mr. Elegance. What the fuck? They're telling you right here. Hell yeah. So now they're introducing a Mr. Elegance guy.
I don't know who the hell this is.
So they're introducing Mr. Elegance to go with the Elegance brand. Shout out Dana Brooke or Ash by Elegance for like just appearing, I guess, on this show after like retiring. And so he's doing like a half Simon Dean, half like Mr. Perfect type thing, or
he's doing a
half,
Sean Stasiak meet.
Yeah. That's a better comparison. It's like Sean Stasiak mixed with he's like fat shaming this chunky guy on screen. Mr. Elegance, M-E. Look at M-E, moi, me. And then he's so this show has just been debuts and like people coming out. Like it's just so far, it's just been like fucking look at me, I'm elegant. And then he gets interrupted. Santino brings out two people, right? Like it's or like Santino brings someone out, Daria brings someone out.
It's trying
the
to
Righteous
be
come
it's
out
trying
after.
to be freaking non-alcoholic Raw, and it's not working.
Yeah, so let's see. We have a match here. The Iconics, the Inspiration. I'm going to put a poll in the chat.
Okay.
Who do you think wins the Knockouts Tag Team Championship match? And we will put in there the Inspiration.
Justin Long is in a movie with fucking CM Punk.
Yeah, dude. Night Patrol. Shudder Films, bro. You don't like Shudder?
I love Shudder.
It's and Freddie Gibbs is in it too. It's like a vampire cop.
What the
movie?
Boy.
Yeah, I'm into it. What are you, a Justin Long hater too?
No, I'm a CM Punk hater. You already know this.
Yeah, I do know that. Poll in the chat. Who do you think wins the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championship match? The Inspiration or the Elegance brand? No commercials on TNA Plus. Yeah, I'm getting ads too. Non-alcoholic Raw.
That's what I said.
Did we ever find out why she had to retire? I think she just can't bump. That's all it is, because she's out here like she doesn't want to.
Because she can't work.
She doesn't want to be on the. She doesn't want to miss out on this opportunity to be on AMC Plus. Obviously. Jeez, this is starting to suck. Yeah, guys, we're at like a C plus for me so far.
Yeah,
we're at C plus.
We're almost at the 1 hour mark, and we're 1 1/3 matches in. Like Saturday night's main event gets away with that because like they've built up to a huge amount and the fanfare and the yada yada yada, and the PLEs can do it because there's been the build up and the pyro and everything. This is one step up from a house show, and they're doing this. Like, no.
Yeah, I don't know. C plus for me so far. It can improve, but it's kind of all over the place.
It's like this
like,
isn't,
what are we trying to be? Are we just trying to be TNA? Like, if they just did like the show they usually do in front of the live crowd, I think it would have fared a little bit better. You know, you could still stack it with surprises and whatnot, but just like you've been doing good TNAs, is this trying to be a PLE or just an Impact? You know, like what is it trying to be here? I don't need to see the. And then they went to the Dark Winds guys again, and it's like, well, why didn't they just do that? Why didn't they just do that? Why the fuck are they like, why would they show all those empty seats before? I just don't get why they did that, but it is what it is. I'm going Inspiration defend here.
NinjaTransfers makes it insanely easy. Visit NinjaTransfers.com and use code TNA. Save 20% right now.
D plus if you're being nice. We got TNA. There's people who are just so mad at TNA, and I'm not saying that's what you're doing here, but like it. There's so many people who are mad at TNA right now. It's funny to look at the IWC. Could we get a match or something with some heat? Yeah, that's what I want. Some heat. Right. I just want heat. That's a great comment. Thank you for that in chat, Jeffrey. Thank you for that. Yeah, we just want some heat. I need to tweet that out. I got to steal your shit, Jeffrey, and just add that to my tweet. Well, for real, because that's the great way to just describe like what it is I'm yearning for right now. It's like, well, what do I want? Well, some wrestling, but it's not. But also, I would be the first to defend. Well, if a segment's good, then let it be a good segment. You know, like what are you crying? The wrestling, you can't just do wrestling all the time. Like I'll defend that. So that's just, I just want something with heat. You know.
It's just the problem is it's, you know, the name of your company is Total Nonstop Action. It's not so far tonight. It's been total nonstop.
Yeah.
Walden University to enhance our lives. We also do it to enhance their lives too. Get the W.
And
What
I mean,
the
this is
hell?
a fair.
Oh God,
this
they
is-
just screwed up. They came back to it and they were at it for like 10 seconds and it cut to another commercial.
production error.
Yeah, like
I don't know. That's not, or maybe
something
it's
happened.
gonna.
Like literally, there was like a sunset flip and then boom, and now it's a St. Jude's commercial.
No, I don't know. It didn't do that for me, dude. It didn't cut to a commercial. Oh wow, Zaruka's there. And needing a little more heat is fair. It's fair to say because like we'd say that about A-Wubs as well, you know? Like so they're promoting NXT on the CW on AMC right now. That's fucking cooked.
I mean, you knew that was going to happen.
Where's my iced coffee? Damn it. Ugh. Here we go.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm still in the middle of a giant ass commercial break. I don't know what happened, but
I'm
yeah.
in the middle of this match here.
Yeah, no, like it,
Running
like I said, it
forearm
was
in the
like
corner.
10 seconds. There was a sunset flip, and then it went to a St. Jude's commercial, and now it's a
Well, when you said there's a
some
sunset
medication
flip, when you said there's a sunset flip, she was hitting the sunset flip, but then it just kept going for me.
Yeah,
so
no, and I've got an
oh,
epiglottis.
kick out. You were on Sling, you said, right?
Yeah.
So I don't even know what the fuck that is, right? I don't even think that's a thing in Canada. Maybe it is,
Well,
but
Sling TV is just it's a cord cutting service, so
Oh, okay.
it's
I just
it's
don't
where I
know.
get all my cable channels from. But yeah, like I'm watching, and I backed out of the channel and came back in, and I'm in the midst of like a huge amount of commercials.
no, we got Perez Hilton's hanging out with the Elegance. See, that was the right move. You put Perez Hilton with the Elegance brand. I mean, it's random to have him be involved at all, but that I was wondering like where are they going to fit him on this show? But then the Elegance brand, dummy, yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on. It's just still more commercials. Got a freaking Domino's commercial on my screen right now.
Yeah, people are, and some of the TNA holes, the TNA Nation, are saying that they're like, yeah, this TNA Plus is crashing hard right now. This doesn't happen when AEW's on Max. We got TNA sickos. I fucking love it, man. Let the Wrestling Wars really begin. Let the Wrestling Wars really begin.
I've still got commercials. I'm seeing another Epiglottis commercial. This just played. I don't know what the hell is going on.
So this motherfucking dude chop blocked a girl. Wow. Yeah, they're swerving us. Everything you thought you knew is wrong. Yeah, that's fine. They're swerving us left, right, and center. But that Elegance guy chop blocked Cassie Lee, and then fucking she got rolled up and pinned.
Jeez.
So that's pretty crazy. A dude just chop blocked a girl. I don't know. TNA's fucking up right now a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, guys. 130 some in chat, 300 watching if you include X on YouTube. Run those likes up to 100. God damn it. And you guys can super chat in, become a member for 99 cents or gift a membership. That's the friendly thing to do. 76% of y'all thought the Inspiration would win. along with
Oh, here
myself.
we go. Now I'm behind you because now it caught up and they're all posing in the ring.
Yeah, they're all posing in the ring right now.
Okay, so we're even. And now I've got
So-
Stacks.
I'm all
and
about
Ariana
Mr.
Grace.
Elegance, though. I love Mr. Elegance. He's over as fuck with me.
I think that dude was like, I think that was one of the lesser guys in Chase U that got released.
EPJ Comedy's been a member for 1 month. That was a terrible knockouts match. The show is a turd so far. Yeah, well, there you go. That's how people feel. A whole AEW pay-per-view crash that got refunded. Yeah, that was Amazon, though.
Yeah.
So that was just like a glitch in Amazon shit, which doesn't normally happen, and everyone got refunded. But that was it's not because they were like overwhelmed with the people watching the AEW pay-per-view. And we know that because it didn't happen before, it didn't happen after, and that pay-per-view where that happened, Dave was like undermining how good it did. He didn't really even talk about it because then he'd be forced to talk about all the refunds they had to issue, which he just completely skipped over. So I love these injury reports. I love when TNA does these injury reports. I think this is so she's been cleared. I love this.
This is not a smart move to have an injury report.
Yes, it is. For sure it is.
No, it's lazy,
Yeah.
dude. It's
it's not, man. It's
no, dude. If you
sports-based.
have like one guy that's you're doing an injury angle with, maybe two, it's fine. But when you do a whole section of this saying, this is who's injured, this is who's injured, this is who's injured, this is who it injured. You know what it looks like to the average fan? It looks like this is a sloppy shop and these people get hurt all the time.
No, but that's not what's happening. So if you're paying attention to what's going on, they're saying this guy's cleared after the attack last week. Santana got checked out by doctors and he's cleared.
Yeah,
So
they
they're
said Santana's
kayfabing-
cleared, but before that they said 8 people were freaking injured, dude.
No. They said They said that Lei Ying Lee was cleared, and then they said that Harley Hudson's injured, and
They
yeah,
said
so-
4 women were injured. Then they said Macklin was injured. Then they said they
No, they
kept
didn't
saying
say
injured
4.
and-
They
yeah,
didn't say 4,
dude.
No, they didn't say 4.
I'm
bro.
not
They
going to
said
rewind this
Harley
because I
Hudson.
don't want to get stuck in an endless phantom
But
zone. loop of
chat will
commercials
back
again.
me up on that. They didn't say 4 women were hurt. They said Harley Hudson was hurt, and then they talked about how Macklin's cleared, and it's not all injuries. So sometimes it's kayfabe, or if they're shoot injured, then it's in the injury report. Or if it's like Santana's case, someone attacked him the week before, and then they go, "Oh, his arm was bugging him. He got checked out by management," and it adds some validity to it. Like everybody knows if you like an MMA dude, you get in a fight, there's like downtime to where I don't know. I just feel like it's very combat sports based on in like football and NHL and hockey. You're always looking at who's on the injury reserve. Did they have to call someone up from the AHL? Is the second string going to start because this guy's fucking ankle's tweaked and they need to rest him before the playoffs? Like I like that shit. I like just being
hey,
upfront
Phil.
about this is a contact sport. What?
Hey, Phil, you know I love you, right?
Sure.
So I just want to say this. How well did sports-based presentation work out for AEW?
No,
Boom, mic drop.
No, it's not a mic drop because they didn't do sports-based wrestling. You did nothing. This guy's just cackling at nothing. No, because you're saying that AEW did this. They didn't. They didn't do sports-based. That was one of their lies. That was the best guy, Tony Khan, lying. So they said, we're going to do sports-based. Then they didn't. They just fucked up by trying to do records. WWE does sports-based wrestling, right? And they update people. They have a ticker, the Chiron at the bottom. They go, these are the headlines from the night. Here's this person got attacked. Jacob Fatu will be out. He's injured, even though he's just getting his teeth fixed, like IRL, that's what they do. So like you would have a point if AEW actually did sports-based shit and didn't just dress up like the Ghostbusters and have Orange Cassidy and Marco Stunt then you'd be cooking, but that's not what they did. like at all, you know? But yeah, if AEW actually like factored in there, like for instance, fucking MJF's fighting Alex Price for the AEW world title on an indie. Like, why would your crown prize be defended on an indie? And why the fuck would some random indie guy?
Because Tony
get-
owes Pat Buck a favor. That's the only reason that's
I
happening.
know, but it's like, why? But like, it's just, it's so fucking bad. It's like, this is why people don't care. So it's ice cold. So no one really cares who the world champ is in AEW. It doesn't really matter. And it's like, why? Let's say you're in AEW. This Alex Price guy. Tony signs everyone. He's not even good enough to get signed there, or what? Not even trying to shit on the guy, but it's like some random indie guy skips the line ahead of Omega and everything, and then they try to tell us it's sports based. Like, no, or that the records matter, or the power rankings.
I like Alex Price too. He's a good kid.
Tony tried that twice and it didn't fucking work. You know, TNA at least is. I don't know. I like the injury reports. I think that's dope.
Yeah, Alec Price has actually been working a lot of tag stuff with Jordan Oliver lately. Jordan Oliver was the guy that Myron Reed was tagging with outside of the Rascals.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been where have they been working? They work GCW, they work JCW. Pretty sure that they work like a lot of stuff in New York, New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think I'm really excited to see what the Rascals do in AEW, but I just know Tony's not gonna book. Like, Dynamite wasn't bad actually this last week, other than the tag team match was like, fuck, man, it's just the Bucks doing the same old shit that they always do. Chicken fights and all this shit. And then like the top guy segment with Omega and Hangman and Swerve and all that, like that was the worst part of the show in my opinion, and those are supposed to be your top guys. But like Brody did some dope shit. MJF and Bandito was good, I thought, overall. And then they had like packages and vignettes, and then they didn't just, they did what your boy Phil's been saying. They played a vignette for the Rascals, and they're just like, hey, they're coming to AEW soon or next week. I've been yearning for that. Like, everyone knows who they are. Just play vignettes for them. If it was me, you know what I'd have done? Should I pitch? Should I give Tone a free bone? Should I throw Tone a bone right here and Fantasy Mark book to the PWT universe right here? What I'd have done?
Best guys, Tony Khan.
So what I'd have done is I'd have done like a fucking, you know how Avengers Doomsday is coming out and they have like each individual, like here's the Wakanda trailer, here's the fucking X-Men trailer, I would have each Rascal have a vignette over the next 4 weeks. I would have like the Rascals coming, but I would do one trailer drops and it's like Myron Reed's, one trailer drops and it's like Wentz's telling his story, and then at the end of each trailer they meet up and join hands or some shit, like fists in the middle or whatever. Like you see the lower half of the other guys, but you don't actually show them yet. But then the ending to each of these trailers is the same. And then at the end, you roll out the vignette of all four of them coming together as like a conjoined one. And then you debut them. And I would do each week, like here's Wentz, here's Desmond, here's fucking Miguel. I think that would rule. But again, no one's original in fucking pro wrestling anymore. No one's thinking of shit like that.
Yeah.
And if they just get thrown in ROH, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
It's gonna happen, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose my shit if that happens. Like,
they're gonna get to do one flippy do maybe two flippy do matches with the Bucks, and then they'll get relegated to the Phantom Zone.
And then what does Tone do? Oh, well, this is what'll happen. 2 of them will become ROH tag champs, and then 2 of them will become the world tag champs, and then they'll be in like trios and 8-man tags together and shit all the time. That's what Tone will do.
Someone in the chat just said it. I was right. Griff Garrison is what do you call it? Mr. Elegance is freaking Griff Garrison. I said it was one of the ancillary guys from freaking JSU.
No, that's not Griff Garrison. That's whoever this guy is.
Oh no, yeah, that's right.
Hard.
No, wait, no, not Griff. No. Sorry, that's Lexus King's old tag partner. No, there was a dude in Chase U who looked like that dude. He had this really big gaping smile. It was terrible.
Here, let's look on X. Let's find out, because Griff Garrison's really tall and has curly hair.
Yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, I mixed up there. Yeah, Griff. You know, it's not Hollywood Blonde, Varsity Blondes. No.
Mr. Elegance. Let's just see. Like, I don't even think he has
I
a
don't know
Twitter.
who the hell he is. Well, I doubt he.
So AJZ, Andreas John Ziegler is Mr. Elegance. Andreas, what's his name? Andreas John Ziegler.
Ziegler.
John Ziegler. Yeah, he comes up right away. He's an American professional wrestler and actor. He's in the indie scene. He's 26 years old from Wisconsin.
Okay. Yeah, I just found his Twitter.
He started training in OVW back in 2019.
Okay. So he's got some reps.
Yeah,
You wanna house
his final match in OVW was against Godders for the national heavyweight title. He was
Okay.
that's probably where we recognize him. He was probably in the fucking background of that wrestler's Netflix show and shit.
Apparently, he's done some spots in ROH too.
Independent circuits, Ring of Honor, OVW. Yeah, he was on Impact once already, returning against the returning Big Cass. So he lost to Big Cass in Impact, Big Bill. Yeah, now he's in TNA, so good for him.
Yeah, but
they
this
should have
dude-
saved his debut for like next week, though. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sending you a link to one of his tweets in the private chat here. This dude's got some weird body dysmorphia stuff going on.
Okay. So Danny Luna won't make it to Genesis. Goddamn, Lei Ying Lee is drop dead gorgeous, dude.
Agreed.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Who we got? Who's it? Daria. It's got. I think this looks like
Zaruka was backstage, so
yeah.
Okay,
they're
so at
playing.
Genesis, we're gonna get Zarya versus Lei Ying Lee.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Shout out Zarya.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for it.
Yeah. But again, it's just more people like coming out. It's just people coming to the ring a bunch.
Right.
Yeah.
Like hour and 15
Not like,
minutes in, and we've had
it's not
tag
like some
matches.
epic Finn Balor entrance either. It's just like fucking one person after the other.
Oh, Zarya, I love you, but stop trying to do the Rhea Ripley poses. Be yourself.
Delta was her name on the indies. Yep. The show's to sell the pay-per-view on Saturday. It feels like you're right, Dundid, but they should have saved all that. Like, here's the celebrities and the influencers. They shouldn't have did all that. They should have did that on the pay-per-view. Invite them to Genesis. Don't. Heck, most WWE shows are just entrances now. Problem here is the level of stardom. Yeah, I mean, I disagree with the WWE. Like on Raw, you see way more wrestling. On SmackDown, there's at least one match where you're like, oh yeah, that was for the sickos and the wackos. So
Yep.
this show has been like, okay, the 6-man tag was whatever. It was meant to be fun. And then that women's tag was like whatever with a whatever
Right.
finish. And it's like, all right, you got to really blow us away, hopefully, with the main event. Yeah, the awful segment you're talking about was to fill time for those visa issues. Agreed. I think that it did. I agree. I believe the dirt sheets that some shit got fucked up last minute and they had to switch some things up because they went to those Dark Wings or Dark Winds guys like twice. And it's like, why'd they do that? They obviously probably pre-planned to do it once, but then Ryan Nemeth's like, hey, I got an idea. Let me go out there and like I'll eat a chop from this guy. I'll sell my balls. How about that?
Do you think that's where we get the split between Soul and Zarya? I don't see.
I don't know. I don't know if it's over the.
I don't
the
see them
TNA
putting.
title.
I don't see them putting the title on Zarya, and I don't see Zarya doing the job clean.
Damn, and then another vignette of like, here's a bunch of people who used to be here,
Right,
and then we'll mix in one or two guys who are here currently still.
Right.
Yeah. Well, this one, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's old school Eddie. So they are focused on people who are here, I guess. But again, like Joe, and then Truth, and then Bully, right? Like it's like, and then they go to Sabin, Angle, like Raven, Sting. It's cool though. It is cool. Like as a Mark. As Phil S. Marks, who loves TNA, I rock with it, but
I'm surprised we've gotten this far without them showing the Elix Skipper cage walk yet.
Oh, I know. They need to do one PLE a year, TNA does, with a 6-sided ring. You just do one a year, and then you bring back the 6-sided ring for one night a year, every year. And like maybe you can do the impact from that 6-sided ring, like the go home impact, and then you do the pay-per-view out of it or whatever.
See, there's two issues with it.
Yeah.
One is, well, three issues actually. One is you're giving up space that you could be selling tickets for. The second is you've got people that have never worked in a 6-sided ring, and it's different dimensions of when you got to run the ropes and things like that. It's very wonky. And three, and I can tell you this from personal experience, no one likes bumping in a 6-sided ring because it has less padding and less give, and it fucking hurts.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm with all that.
There's an indie in my state where the dude owns a 6-sided ring, and people are like, I don't want to take a booking from him. I don't care how much he wants to pay me. That shit hurts.
Yeah. No, I dig that for sure. Like you'd see some people even in TNA, like a couple times, botch hitting the ropes on the 6-sided. Like you'd see they fuck up the direct, like they hit the rope and then run to the fucking buckle or whatever. Like you've seen that a few times. But I just think once a year they should bring it back. Like I maintain that, even though it's fucked to bump on, it's like so is the chamber back in the day. At least it's a canvas, just once a year you do the throwback for the old heads, and then it gives you, because this is why TNA really owned the 6-sided thing, and then it's like that's something unique to them. Like the way the Royal Rumble is unique to the WWE, and Survivor Series match is unique to them. And like WCW had War Games, and
it was unique to the American crowd though, dude, because they had a 6-sided ring in Mexico.
For sure. But it's still unique to the American. It's an American-based company. So they should, I just think once a year, like you bring it back as like, this is our 6-sided, whatever the fuck. And then we'll also do 6 sides of, there will be one 6 sides of steel match on the 6-sided card every year. And it's like their elimination chamber, but not really. It's just the 6 sides of steel, whatever. Then everyone has to wrestle in the 6 sides that night. I just think that'd be cool once a year, It's their own thing.
PML, a rare brain infection that can result in death, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection. Flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. With Entyvio, you may be able to pay as little as $0 per dose. Ask your doctor if Entyvio, including the Entyvio pen, is right for you.
6-sided ring was when TNA was at its worst. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like there was a lot of good shit from that time though, too. Like
Dude,
I mean,
the old school X Division from the Fox Sports Net days, that was still 6-sided ring, and that was some good stuff to watch.
Yeah, and like Kurt Angle and all those guys, man, were wrestling in 6 sides, and I loved it. But I totally get when the wrestlers are like, it's a wrestling. We do a 4-sided ring, and I totally get that. And when they're like, you don't want to bump on this as much. I totally get it. But at the same time, they did like, Jeff Jarrett would say, oh, it sells action figures or whatever the rumors were back then. And it's like, they brought back the fact that they're TNA wrestling. I think for one night only, you could do a 6-sided ring and that would pop the fans and give a bit of nostalgia every year. And also It's just something that you identify with them the way, again, like Royal Rumble winner goes to WrestleMania, like WWE. Anybody else who does a battle royal where the winner goes on to fight for the title, they're just doing a Royal Rumble, you know? And even MLW, they're like Battle Riot, but it's just a Royal Rumble with pins too. So like at the end
Pins
of
and submissions, yeah.
yeah. So like at the end of the day, and I'm not shitting on that. I love Battle Riot. Even they made that sort of their own. Even Tone is like Casino Gauntlet, and that's just a fucking Royal Rumble with pin, but no over the top rope, right? It's just Battle Riot, but no over the top rope elimination, right? So it's like, so to me, fucking just the 6-sided one night only, and then you guarantee at that 6-sided there will be a 6 sides of steel, or maybe don't guarantee it, but like, because then maybe people want that to be the main event. But I just think even the 6 sides one night only is the way to do it. It's just unique to TNA as far as like American wrestling fans are concerned and shit, and North American wrestling fans.
Download the app today. JB Smooth, what are you doing here? I'm always here. And you're here for that handsome lanky man club.
JB Smooth.
Yeah, dude, we got a JB Smooth ad. Where the fuck he's been at?
Even collecting that Crown Royal money.
Yeah, dude, he's just making money off these ads and shit.
Yeah.
Right now, get your second month free. Call Consumer 7.
There's a lot of commercials too.
Yeah, a lot of ads.
Free on Prize Picks. Looks like someone else is the answer now. I don't think so. Yeah, I was trying to get away so I can look at these 4 leagues. Download Prize Picks. Get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 line.
We got Timu Swerve up in this bitch. I know it's Leon Slater. I know it's Leon. I know. Or no, it's Cedric.
Cedric, dude,
Yeah,
you
Cedric,
are your racialism is showing
No,
right now.
dude, I had
joking, bro. I'm
injections
kidding.
in my eyes 2 days ago. I literally,
I'm-
you know, Chris Daniels has that one fucked up eye where it's all bloody. That's one of my eyes looks like that right now.
Yeah. No, yeah, Cedric is a great scoop up for TNA, though. I'm so glad that he stayed with them and didn't go like take the easy bag and go with the Hurt Syndicate. And that'll always be an option over the next few years as well.
I'll never go there.
And also, like, he's probably Big Swole's probably still mad at Tone
Yeah, that's why he'll never go there. And Joe Hendry
for him
on his
smoking all of her weed allegedly.
phone. Yeah.
Oh no, they're Joe Hendry.
Allegedly.
Yep.
He's calling said.
Yep.
Genesis coming up. When is the pay-per-view? It's in like a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So we'll be watching Genesis on Saturday for Sicko Saturday chat. Yeah, and then Rich Homie Swan's back. And then instead of joining up, AJ Francis and him are beefing, which is awesome. And then Casey Navarro's doing his own thing. He's hurt right now, too.
Yeah, he is.
Elijah versus Ali, Mara Sade versus Ryan Nemeth.
Ugh.
God, I'm not a Ryan Nemeth fan. I got to be honest. Zarya versus Lei Ying Lee. That rules.
Yeah.
So just a random triple threat, Cedric versus Moose versus Joe Hendry, because maybe they're doing that because the visa issues and whatnot, because apparently it affected Genesis as well. Yeah, JDC, his final. It would rule if he got WWE, if he phoned them and they let him use the Fandango music one last time. No?
They
I
already-
think that
nah,
would be
yeah,
awesome.
nah.
Just for his send-off? No?
Yeah, and I don't believe it's his send-off because he pulled this I'm retiring stuff like 3 years ago, too. I specifically remember him saying, "I'm done with wrestling," and then this one indie in New York decided to put their title on him so they could get some like dirt sheet clout. And then it was like, "Oh yeah, he's not actually retiring."
I just can't get behind the system as a babyface faction in TNA. Like
Me neither.
they're all so hateable.
I mean,
yeah.
I can never hate Eddie just because I've known Eddie.
No, not
for
real life. I
25
mean,
years.
like as a character, Eddie Edwards. I look at him and it's like, fuck this guy, you know, like with his mohawk and his bun, you know, and all this his little ponytail with the mohawk and fucking when he became the hardcore dude. I just he's just one of those guys where you're like, same with Brian Myers. It's like I'm sure in real life he's great, but I'm just saying,
yeah,
like,
he's super
you know,
nice dude.
even Alicia Edwards, she just has resting bitch face. It's like.
Alicia has the 1,000-yard stare, man. She like there's sometimes she will just look off into nowhere and be like, what is something going on over there?
Yeah, and like Fandango had heat and people got behind him, but he was like a little prick, and then he was funny, and then he's like a comedy guy kind of, but the system just as a group, I feel like they work well together, but they're all heels to me. I just, for whatever reason, and they were just running shop, running rampant, running wild all over TNA for so long. I'm still not on the system or good guys train.
I mean, the stable has run its course. Like, they've been together for like 5 years.
Didn't Alicia Edwards wrestle on that Fed on DPW like when you were there when we fucking
Yeah, she worked for us a few times.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was before her and Eddie
Who
started
did she
dating.
wrestle again? Oh yeah, just like the girl who was like your guys' top girl, hey?
Yeah, our top heel, Ariel, the Portuguese princess. Yeah,
But then her Brazilian
the Portuguese cheering section. Yes.
Yeah. Well, in Brazil they speak Portuguese, but they're like actually like Portuguese, or were they Brazilian?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they were Portuguese.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude. Pull the trigger or I will. Oh, so we're gonna get an "I sorry, I love you" Boston knee party from Eddie on Saturday. I called it. You heard it here first on PWT.
Okay, main event time.
So we've had 3 matches on a 2-hour show.
Yeah, that's it.
Bro.
Yeah, Slater and Danny Luna had these
complain
issues.
about Raw or SmackDown ever again. 3 matches in a 2-hour.
Yeah, I mean, if
block.
this is a recurring thing, I mean, if next week they do the same shit, then that might not be a good look. But
dude, you know what this show's giving me? It's giving me first night of ECW on the Sci-Fi Channel vibes. That honestly, that's what it's like. This just feels off.
it just didn't like not blow people away, I think, the way most people expected. I think some of it is the visa issues, though, and all that. Like they had to rewrite some.
I can't hear Phil. Chat, can you guys hear Phil? Okay, so I'm not the only one that can't hear Phil. Okay, so hopefully something's going on and I'll man the fort while Phil's gone. Yeah, I think Phil either is having issues or he knocked out his mic or something. So I will try to. Oh, God, why is Dixie Carter on our screens? Why? Why? There's no reason she needs to be here whatsoever. Like, there is no need to extend an olive branch to have Dixie freaking Carter on your show at all. None. Like, it would have been more forgivable for Jeff Jarrett to show up on this. Oh, look, it's Bully Ray. Okay, that's fine. But there's no reason for Dixie to be there. I mean, geez, why don't you just bring out Vince Russo at this point?
Yeah, I got booted from my own
There
stream
you are.
there.
I was manning the fort in here for you while you were gone.
Yeah, it's no worries. I don't know what happened. I think it's just StreamYard fucking up, you know?
Yeah.
But,
Freaking
yeah.
Dixie Carter, dude.
Like, what do you think, man? Dixie, and like, what do you make of all this?
It's stupid. It's like you're trying to introduce this company to a new audience. You don't want to like you've already played like 8 freaking promo packages of this is who used to be here, and then you bring out the walking definition of fart in church, Dixie fucking Carter, onto your screen. Like, why?
I don't know. Maybe she invested again.
Doubtful.
I'm joking. I don't know about Dixie showing up for this. A bunch of people dipped out. Hopefully I'm still live on X.
You are. Oh, on X. On X, I don't know. You stayed live in YouTube, so
yeah.
even having like Jim Santana win at this point, like you've just done so much like awful shit. And it's like, yeah, you brought out Dixie. Like, why don't you just bring out, like Bruce Pritchard? Like, he used to be one of the figureheads there. I'm sure he's not doing anything tonight.
So, guys, we have breaking news. Guys, we have breaking news here.
Oh.
The IInspiration have finished with TNA. They have gained interest from companies outside of TNA, so they dropped their titles on the Impact on AMC debut. Round of applause for the IInspiration. And so there you go. I have to re-put the poll in chat. I guess it didn't work because I glitched out of StreamYard and I just don't even know what happened there. Frankie Kazarian or Mike Santana? Okay, now you guys vote in this poll. Guys, run the likes up to 100, please and thank you. We're almost there. I am Phil Marks and, of course, JJ Alexander, Full Circle Radio Network on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, I'm still live on X. Chat, confirm with me that I'm still live on X. It's just on StreamYard. It's not tabulating the X viewers anymore, which it says I'm still live on X as well. So hopefully you guys are still. Yeah, let me click on it. And yeah, no, everybody stayed locked in. So good. It's just now StreamYard isn't showing me the X numbers. I guess that's an X files. No, it doesn't even matter. I don't care. I know people are watching. It's all good. It's just a matter of I didn't want the stream to be pulled down. I was like, damn it, right before the main event, the fucking stream goes down. That sucks, like for people on X, but we're there as well. And StreamYard's clearly just glitching the fuck out, which is fine. Cassie being a partner of Spears, yeah, they're just gonna show up back in NXT or some shit. They're playing another Ric Flair ad. I still watch those Iconics bullying WWE superstar vids. He was telling us how he got you booted from your own stream so he can take over your show. Who, Jericho?
They're saying that I sabotaged you.
Oh, that you got me kicked off my own shit. Jericho on TNA, if anything. Jeff Jarrett. I mean, if Jeff Jarrett came out, that'd be okay. I don't know about like Dixie Carter being there though. That's
it's just it's just so tone deaf. Like no one was clamoring for that at all. Like when people think of the bad times of this company, the first name that comes to mind is Dixie Carter. Why would you do that to yourself?
At Walden University, we get the W. We step up when everything's on the line.
so Elayna Black back on Twitter or what? Or didn't she dip out?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I'm not an exterminator.
And then Dixie spoke to the crowd.
Yeah.
I believe 24 years ago. How many of you have watched TNA almost that long? I just want to say from the
They're all like, who are you?
Right.
Thank you for all of you being here tonight. What an incredible honor to chat. Thank you guys so much.
I don't know, man. Bully had to come out and save that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're a two-income family. That means life would be very difficult if something happened to either one of us.
So how did we make sure our family and our lives were protected?
We called Select Quote, where a licensed insurance agent found us each a policy under $1 a day.
We got covered the same day with
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty mid debut on AMC. If you were just a casual, I think you'd tune into this and be like, what the fuck? You know?
Right.
Like, that's how I view it. You'd kind of be like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's like knockoff WWE.
Especially when you show all these promo packages of all these high impact moves and blah blah blah, and then none of these people are on this show. It's like we used to have these guys, or look at all this stuff. You ain't gonna see any of it tonight.
It's been proven to effectively treat the overall symptoms of depression.
increases the risk of suicidal thoughts and actions in people 24 and younger. Call a doctor right away if you have these or new or worsening depression or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings. Trintellix is not for use in children. Do not take with MAOIs. Tell your doctor about all medicines you take to avoid a life-threatening condition.
And like just with all these commercials, by the time the bell rings on the main event, it's gonna be a 14-minute match.
Levels of sexual problems can occur. Some of these
Not even.
side effects, common side effects.
It's true.
Like, so like, you know, let's say wrestling only has one royal stopwatch for a 2-hour program. We get like 22 minutes of matches, like 22 minutes of actual in-ring action. Like, bro, like you can't call yourself total nonstop action if you don't have any action.
They should have just did what they do so well already.
Right.
Like they've been doing impacts. They should
Right.
just do an impact. Treat it like an impact.
Like, or like this is like it's like when they moved nights, that when they decided to go head to head with Raw and go on to Monday nights, and like it was a bunch of sports entertainment nonsense. Like no one came to see this.
They should have if visa issues affected the formatting of the show to a degree, I get it. They should have treated this like a regular impact, but just
They
like
learned how
with
to pick on
pyro
the
and some
fly.
surprises and shit. Like just give us some pyro and give us some entrances and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, but still, like, even if
Or
visa
not
issues, you
entrances,
see,
like debuts and stuff like that, like returns, like that Mr. Elegance guy could have debuted next week. I feel
Right.
like if the visa issues affected
Match.
them, but you mean to tell me Danny Luna affected the show this much to where they have
Right.
to fill that much time? I don't think so. I think it's
right. Oh, look, so they just skipped the entrances and they're already in the ring.
well, we got entrances.
Oh, I had commercials.
Oh yeah, I got entrances, just no like introductions really, but they got introduced on their way to the ring.
Oh, okay. I had commercials. Like, it just came back from commercial and they were in the ring locking up. So that's also something else that's going on with some providers, I guess. But
It's gonna be a good match. They got great heat. The crowd's on their feet. They're going pretty crazy, and they're invested in this shit.
right, but it's like that's great and everything. Like, I know these two can
Finally,
work.
some heat. Finally,
Right.
some heat on the show. Yeah, what we were
Right.
looking for here. Yeah.
Oh boy, next week a new member of the system will be revealed.
Is that what they're saying?
It's on the lower Chiron.
That is so lame.
Right.
We don't need new members of the system. We need you all
Right.
to figure out how you're gonna break up and fucking go about your own. You know,
And Indy Hartwell versus May by Elegance, or M by Elegance. Sorry.
Yeah.
And oh god, they're bringing back Feast or Fired. No,
I'm
stop
down.
it, TNA, stop it.
I'm down because if there's people leaving the company this much, you might as well like fire someone. You might as well have someone whose contract's up and you go, okay, well, you'll get the fired briefcase.
It's just I hate that so much because like you put out you do it with the whole like four briefcases and 6 entrants. Like, you put me out there and be like, oh well, you could get a title shot or you could be fired. As a worker, I would just go out there and sit in the damn corner and let everyone else kick the shit out of each other and just not participate. Be like, I'm just getting paid for this match. I'm not risking my job.
Head scissors. Hell yeah. Oh,
I also I'm willing to bet Santana's going to win this just because the Jaka Memorial Show is in Florida this Saturday, and I know he's on it, and it would be a really big bring the house down, not a dry eye in the house moment if he was cutting a promo about Jaka with the TNA title over his shoulder.
yeah, this
Another
is the heat
freaking
that this show
commercial.
needed.
Oh God! And then they kill it with another commercial. Oh God!
Crowd's so into it. That's the heat we needed. Yeah, it goes to commercial. If you're on TNA Plus, if it's not crashed out from the 80 million watching on Max Brian, then you are getting to see this action. I might have to chat if you have TNA Plus pulled up, you get to. There's no commercials, right? I might have to invest in TNA Plus if it means no ads, and I can call the action Netflix style. Crowd on their feet, yeah, but this commercial's a boner killer right here.
Yeah, AMC needs to realize they can't put as many ad breaks in this as they do during stuff like the Walking Dead spinoff shows. Like, you've got a 2-hour long show. You need to make sure that they have more than like 38 minutes in each of those hours.
This is the matching dresser and mirror and nightstand. They're great on their own, but so much better together. Plus, when you bundle the bedroom set, you save almost $200.
This match has the potential to bump this up to like a B- for me, like a C+ B- show.
Even with a beautiful turnout and everything, like even with a beautiful payoff, it's going to be hard to stick at a C+ for me. Like, this is Bush League, man.
Well, the ads, I don't care about ads because that's every fucking show. So I just like don't care. Like, yeah, they're gonna run commercials on shit.
Right,
I
but
don't
like
care
all
about
the
that.
filler that's been on this,
But
is,
yeah, just like it felt like it just
and like yeah,
I
like
mean,
I
yeah,
was
these quote unquote visa issues, if they're such a big deal that it affected this show and Genesis as much as the dirt sheets seem to have let us know before the show even went on the air, I'll give them a bit of a pass for that. But imagine you're a first time viewing this on AMC. Just
Right.
everyone be objective. Take yourself out of your own shoes for a second.
Right.
This is your first time. Fuck yeah, I used to be a wrestling fan. I love AMC, man. I love fucking Pluribus. I'll watch this. Whatever, however you come across it, you watching it your first time, you're kind of like, what is this? You know, that's
Right.
for me. I'm fine with it because I'm a fucking sicko. I'm a wacko. I'm a TNA hole. But as far as like, yeah, just if you guys take yourselves out of it, be objective for a second, pretend you're like a first timer. You're kind of like, what the fuck? Until this match, now we got tons of heat. They go to an ad. Okay, I'm fine with it. Like whatever, it's a commercial. Shows have commercials, but the fucking once they come back, hopefully they can like give us a great ending and everything like that. They'll have 10 minutes here to work. You know what I'm saying?
right, but like with how many women that we saw on the show, just like doing like cameos and vignettes and all that stuff, you couldn't have thrown together an extra women's match to put on this at least. Like you're telling me that like freaking Sol Ruka couldn't have worked Ying Li's assistant there or something like that. You know, like it's not rocket science, dude. You learn how to book on the fly.
Yeah, the formatting I think has been really bad as well, and I think that's why you're noticing the commercials so greatly, JJ. I think that if they formatted the show better and they produced it a little better, I think that the commercials wouldn't feel so egregious. Like, because you got to set up the breaks the right way, and it's not like they can't happen in the middle of a match, but
right, and it's not like they don't know how to. Like it's not that they had solid in and outs on Access. Like, so I don't understand why. Like even if it's like AMC is like, okay, well you need to put like X amount of ad break minutes in, and it's like 3 more minutes per hour than Access was. This just feels like so freaking haphazard.
There's no way like a Danny Luna segment fucked this up to that degree, you know? So I'm not willing to believe that. So I'm not really like, okay, I understand the visa shit to a degree might have messed up a segment, but there's no fucking way that Leon Slater, like, yeah, that match got canceled. You didn't have a replacement match you could have put together, right? Like, that's crazy. So there was supposed to be a match between Slater and Reed going on at some point on the show.
Yeah.
I saw fucking 2-3 spots they could have put it for sure, but you're telling me there couldn't have been a backup match there with some heat?
And apparently there was supposed to be a 3-way for the X Division title on Saturday that they yanked from the pay-per-view.
Well, right, yeah, because the Rascals are gone, so it's gonna pardon me, no, sorry, that's because the visa issue because Slater, so they can't do that X Division title match. So instead, they got Hendry, Moose, and
Cedric. Hendry, Moose, and Cedric, right? Yeah.
That was a sick backstabber there, though, guys. We're locked into this match. Kazarian's got great looking gear.
Mm-hmm.
Santana's that dude. You forget how, not that like AJ Styles is this ginormous guy, but when they went face to face and you see Kazarian's got a chunk of height on AJ, you're like, oh yeah, this guy's bigger than you think, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Crowd's white hot for this main event, though. This is what they have been waiting for, so. Ooh. See, it's worth it if you can give the crowd some shit that they can enjoy and watch and absorb, and then you give them just a fucking banging main event. Like, clearly they're super into this main event. The ending is like a massive W. Well, unless they fuck it up. Doesn't someone have like a cash in, or did Nick Nemeth lose that to Kazarian? Yeah, because that's how Kazarian won, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna say that'd be crazy. They pull the old Dolph Ziggler Money in the Bank or what?
Yeah, just piss off everyone.
Yeah. Oh, the rolling cutter. Bully Ray, it's like a super cutter. Like a super cutter.
It's called an ace crusher, for fuck's sake. I don't know why everyone forgot the name of this move when Cody started doing it on the regular, but it's called an ace crusher. Spanish Fly. Woohoo. Code Red.
Holy fuck.
Man,
They're going off.
Yeah, they definitely kicked it up a notch. Good on them. Let's try to stick the landing here.
Yeah, this.
Hey, Phil, I got an idea for a watch-along show. You busy tomorrow?
Well, I gotta do my Dave Meltzer Dumb Moment of the Week show tomorrow. I bumped it from today till tomorrow, but yeah, shoot. Well, what's your idea?
There's a show I worked that a few years back that I just found the playlist for, and I think you'd get I think you'd get a kick out of it. Like, yeah, it's a pretty interesting show.
Yeah, DM me, dude. Let's set up a time. Let's set up a day.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get. I think Saturday. I'm gonna get Jeff Lane on. I think we'll record it. Him and I will record a podcast if he's free. Him and I both keep trying to link up, and we're just like we're both very loosey goosey, and we're very, JJ. I'm very loosey goosey with my.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, hey, you want to do some shit? All right, I'll throw you a link, and then I just like, it's just like, yeah. So I'm very just last minute, and Jeff's very much the same way, and so we're just me and him keep missing each other, but we're. I think Saturday before the Bills game.
Yeah. I know Saturday. Apparently, I agreed to do the guys from Rocket Ropes are doing a trivia thing.
I bet these guys are false finishing here, and they're going through all the shit.
Quebrada. Oh no.
Yeah, so hit me up. Maybe on Sunday, buddy. We can do it then if we're both busy there. Oh,
yeah, that would work.
Yeah, these guys are cooking, and there's people on their feet. Like, people are invested in this match. I'm telling you, the TNA fans love fucking Santana. Like, he's their guy through and through.
Yeah.
Like, I think people show up to these shows to see Santana and shit. I think that's undeniable. Whereas you could argue maybe some of these guys, it's like, well, it's TNA, wrestling's in town. They're wrestling fans. They kind of like everything. I think Santana's got fans. Like, he's the real deal. This match is cooking. Rolling the block or whatever he calls it, spinning the block. Yeah. Oh,
I feel like they're okay. I was waiting. I was like, we're waiting on a ref bump here. Like, it looks like they dodged it 3 times, and so we're waiting on it. Okay. So now we got the ref bump. You guys better take it home. You only got 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, we don't know. It's a new day and age, man. We don't know if AMC is super crazy about you. Like, they're playing the Equalizer 2 after this or some shit, right? I looked it up.
Their blocks are set, dude. Like,
yeah. You don't think that they could just roll the Equalizer out and go, well, this is on Who cares if this goes a few minutes over? Fucking.
Or
is that like TNA's bad? Well, they
you
just
have
cut
to
them
adhere
off
to
like
the, yeah. You have to adhere to the to the ad space you've sold to certain people.
Right. It's all like kind of new territory because it's on AMC Plus as well. So how loosey goosey are they with TNA? And it's on TNA Plus and everything. So it's on AMC Plus, TNA Plus, and AMC or whatever. So does it, how do they give a fuck? Or are they like, oh, this guy, I bet they'll end on time. I'm just saying, like, not like this, by God.
Really? So we're just gonna take. We're gonna take
going.
No, they just decided because Aaron just decided to take a stab at Adam Page. Like, don't acknowledge AEW at all.
How are they acknowledging AEW?
Kazarian just did a dead eye on the apron.
The fade to black on the apron. Yeah, is that a nod to fucking Hangman?
Yeah, because Hangman.
That's Hangman shit he does on the apron. Yeah, like every pay-per-view, or else he does it off the thing through a table.
Oh,
You're
Canadian Destroyer. What? Oh, no. Oh, God. Why did you do that?
Let's go.
No.
Yeah, you can tell the ref is like, hurry the fuck up. I think I'm like 30 seconds behind you again. But yeah, the ref's like telling him, hurry the fuck up. You can
But
tell.
Santana just did the dumb thing where he popped up from a Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, the fighting spirit. But here's the thing. They don't do that shit in TNA all the time, so you can get away with it. You can get away with it if you don't do it all the time, right? Like if Punk eats a big move and then he just like GTS's someone, then collapses. I don't get as triggered in WWE, but it's the fact Santana's not really selling the fucking, he's just up and but that's TV time. He's just up like ready to.
Okay, now we get to spin the block again.
Yeah, spin the block again. They fucked up at
there
some
we go.
point there.
Yeah, they fucked up something, but okay, there.
But it's
he
all
wins
good.
clean.
We're going into the fucking.
No AJ Styles. You can tell they had a lot more to go, and the ref was telling him, you got to take it home. Carlos Silva, you're not allowed to be in that ring after bringing out Dixie Carter. Go away.
Fuck yeah. I don't know. I like that match.
The match was all right, but you can just tell they had to rush it at the end.
They just had to rush the finish, yeah, which is like, okay, I'm just happy Santana won. I give this show like a C+.
C-.
AMC plus. I rated an AMC plus for the AMC debut.
Yeah, hard out at 11 o'clock.
Produced by Tommy Dreamer. He's getting his. They're running the credits there, and he's getting his due. Everybody is. 81% of y'all thought that Santana was going to win. That was clearly the right move.
Yeah.
They were out of there by 10 o'clock for the equalizer. The finish was rushed. I don't like that Santana wasn't really selling there, but they had to just get their shit in. They could have went without that one false finish there that clearly they seem to botch around and mess up on.
Mm-hmm.
I rate that show a C+. Round of applause for TNA. What do you rate it? What do you rate it overall? I guess
C- tops.
C-.
It's hovering on a D+.
It was by no means like a terrible show, but it wasn't like it wasn't quite what everyone expected, and then they definitely, which like if it was like, man, this is a really solid show, B+, if they like knocked it out of the park, okay, A-, A+, you know, So for me, it's like, yeah, C plus. It was just subpar of like really fucking doing a great show. And I thought it was a little weak. Not even that I had my hopes up too much. What I hoped that they did was just a regular TNA Impact. Just add some pyro, make it feel a little bigger and livelier.
Right.
And instead, yeah, they fucked up. They're trying to fill some time. I don't know. They were showing the empty crowd in some of the fucking areas. It just wasn't a smart idea to do that. I'm surprised they didn't have someone they could just send out there to cut a promo or give AJ some more time or something. Or like, AJ, would you hit a phenomenal forearm on someone? Can this guy come out and shit talk you and then Styles clash him? Will you do that? You know?
Right.
Just to fill some of that time. They could have did something even like that, but instead it was like, let's just quickly go to the crowd and look at these fucking guys on this show that's on AMC right now. You know, it's like, what the fuck? I don't know. So that's my review of it. I think Santana and Kazarian stole the show. Not that there is much to steal. Not that
exactly
the bar was set very high before, you know, they came out and did their thing. So, but overall, I had a good time. JJ, what about you, buddy?
Yeah, main event was all right. That's about all I can say. Like, it's as someone who's booked full shows and had to book on the fly because people no show and, you know, injuries, stuff like that. Like, that was just
it just wasn't there for you.
I don't want to say I could book better shit in my sleep, but I could book better shit in my sleep.
I just feel like the formatting was pretty, like, it felt more on the fly than it should have for the first show as well. Felt more like a pay-per-view where it's like, oh my God, this celebrity's in the crowd quickly. What do you think? That's like old school, early 2000s pay-per-view, UFC pay-per-view type shit. Oh my God, Ving Rhames, what do you think about what's going on type thing? I don't know. It just felt like that Ryan Nemeth thing was thrown out there.
Yeah.
Just because. And the 6-man was good. The opener was good. And then the last match was solid.
There was a 6-man. Where was I? Oh no, the opener. Yeah, the opener.
Yeah,
Sorry,
opener. Yeah,
I completely forgot that was a 6-man. I thought it was a tag. Oh God,
it was quick.
It kind of shows how forgettable it was.
Yeah. So, shout out TNA guys. It is late here. I'm gonna let you all go. There's well over 300 watching. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit subscribe. Patreon.com/Pro Wrestle Times. Tons of exclusive content on there. And guys, Dave Meltzer Dumb Moment of the Week live on YouTube. Special Friday edition. Tomorrow, okay, and that time cop, and that's because tonight we usually do it, but we did a PWT run-in for TNA. There was TNA news earlier in the show. If you guys are in the replay gang, go and check out like the first hour or half hour. I do a bunch of news pertaining to TNA and whatnot. Overall, I rated a C+. Go and follow my guy JJ Alexander and check out his channel, Full Circle Radio Network. Check out me and him arguing about NXT and Obafemi and shit on his last Fight Heat. That was a fun time. And yeah, be good to yourselves and each other, folks. I will see you tomorrow for Dave Meltzer Dumb Moment of the Week. I've been Phil Marks. This was a PWT run, and that was JJ Alexander. Be good to yourselves and each other. Peace.
Later.
Every booking is golden, you see. Perfect cards crafted for you and me. Yeah, the best guys, Tony Khan is true. Triple cup, best damn booker in the land. 3 red cups stacked up, always in command. Triple cup, living legend of the fight. Just a call away from making it right. Never see a back card, no way. Got the whole roster locked in for the day. A Crimson Tower of modern art. Triple cup. Triple cup. Every booking is golden, you see. Perfect cards crafted for you and me. Yeah, the best guys, Tony Khan is true. Triple cup. Best damn booker in the land. 3 red cups stacked up, always in command. Triple cup. Living legend of the fight. Just a call away from making it right. the impact card, no way. Got the whole roster locked in for the day. A Crimson Tower, modern art. Triple cup. Triple cup.